What's up, Warriors? Another day, another music reaction. We're doing something slightly different. So, I've mentioned previously that for some reason, when I do more than one video in a single reaction, I get blocked. So, Helio put in a Buy Me a Coffee request that we react to a song called Kiss from a Rose, and it was performed by Dan Vasc, the brand new Brazilian metalhead that I just got introduced to. Well, he's brand new to me. He's not brand new to you guys. So the moment the song started, I realized, hold on, I know this tune. So I paused my reaction and I came back and looked for the original artist because I figured there has to be a different song or a different version. And so I came across a version from Seal. So I don't know who Seal is, but again, I definitely heard the tune because I've heard it in a movie play at some point. So I quickly brought it up, and I think we might as well just react to this, right? So, as usual, I like to first watch the original so that I can see what the cover artist actually did with the song to make it their own. So yeah, I mean, Hello, thank you for the request. You obviously did not include the original. You were more in, you just wanted the Dan Vasc reaction, but this is from me, guys, to you. Let's react to Seal's version. And yeah, then we can go and see what Dan did with it.
There used to be a gray and
Oh, you Seal.
alone on the
What?
sea. You became the light on the dark side of me.
Wow.
Love remains a drug that's the high and not the pill. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become a light, and the light that you shine can't be seen?
No way.
The more I get of you, stranger it feels, yeah. And now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the There is so much a man can tell you, so much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my pain, baby. To me, you're like a grown-up.
I cannot believe that I did not know about this guy. It's called Seal. I've definitely heard the song play so many times. The moment he hit the chorus, I knew, okay, hold on, this plays over the radio. There's movies that I've watched where this plays. It's not. I don't like the song. You guys know I'm very honest. Don't stone me. I don't like the song. I've never paid attention to what it is that he's actually singing about. Even now, I got distracted. Like it's almost as if I didn't have an interest to listen to the lyrics. But let me add, I think I'm just mesmerized that I didn't know about him. And he sings with like I mean seriously, he means every single word that he's singing. So he's singing with so much compassion and with so much passion. Um But I'm getting a bit distracted because I have to know what happened on his face. Was he in an accident? Was it like what happened? If anyone has information, please let me know. Because it looks like he actually got hurt really badly. Shame. Um, but yeah, so just like as I was starting this video, I noticed that it was released in 1994. So obviously 90s music is good, guys. You know this, I know this, the whole world knows this. We can't dispute that. So um look at this was actually favorite scene where he like almost like bends backward to just, I don't know, for some reason it felt like he was rushing the music through his entire body to get it out. Like, show us just how he feels about this woman.
And now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. There is so much a man can tell you, so much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my pain, baby. To me, you're like a grown addiction that I can't deny. Won't you tell me, is that healthy, baby? But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can't be seen? Baby, I can pay you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave.
Oh, wow. She looks a lot like the woman who was in Meatloaf's one music video.
I've been kissed by a rose on the grave. And if I should kiss
That is some hectic, sensual modeling photos.
kissed by a rose on the grave. There is so much a man can tell you, so much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my pain. To me, you're like a grown addiction that I can't deny. Now won't you tell me, is that healthy, baby? But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can't be seen? Baby, I can feel you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. Yes, I can pay you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. And now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave.
Oh, he screwed up.
Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave.
I really like his lower notes, Nate. It's so subtle. It's like he takes the time to almost reminisce. I don't know why it makes me feel or gives me that feeling. I'm liking this. This is the first time I think I definitely had to watch the music video to actually get a better feel for the song, because now I have a story. You guys know I'm visual. Now I have a story to tie to the song. Um I definitely feel like we need to go and read lyrics. Yes, because I did not focus on everything. Okay, so there used to be a graying tower alone on the sea, and you became the light on the dark side of me. Love remained a drug, that's the high and not the pill. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large, and the light that you shine can't be seen? When it snows, my eyes become large, and the light that you shine can't be seen. Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grey. Oh, the more I get of you, stranger it feels. And now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grey. Okay, so this is poetry, clearly, because it's like I want to say it's straightforward, but it's also not straightforward. It just sounds like he's a typical person where it's all about the chase, the thrill of the chase. So he'll chase you until you give in and you reciprocate, and then all of a sudden he loses interest, right? Um, there is so much a man can tell you, so much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my pain, baby. To me, you're like a growing addiction that I can't deny. Won't you tell me, is that healthy? But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can't be seen? So what is the snow? I want to know, what is it that he's trying to imply there? Is it just when things get a bit rough, or when, I mean, the music video was quite clear. Like other women started flirting with him. So it's maybe he saw it, now he's all that. I don't know. I really don't. You guys can tell me. Oh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels. Okay, so that is just the chorus. I've been kissed by a rose on the grey. I've been kissed by a rose on the grey. And if I should fall, will it go away? I've been kissed by a rose on the grey. I've been kissed by a rose on the grey. There is so much a man can tell you. So much a man can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my pain. To me, you're like a growing addiction that I can't deny. Yeah. Won't you tell me, is that healthy, baby? But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can't be seen? Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the. Okay, so I take it back that this is poetry. um, Lately, for the first time in my life, since I've started this journey, I've realized, or I've learned to basically identify when a lot of effort went into a song, specifically during the composition of it. So what was written, how it was written, and I've really fallen in love with music where the entire song basically is just a story. Um, it's not that the artist felt the need to use the chorus two, three, four times to make the song a full 2.5 or 3 minutes long. They had so much to say that they just continued on telling their story. They didn't have to repeat much. I mean, Max, the chorus, shows up twice. So now I kind of feel like he wrote 3 paragraphs and now he just repeats it over and over and over again. So there's nothing more to the song. Maybe subconsciously that's why I never liked it, because there was nothing for me to connect with. Um, it's just he has an interesting way of saying what it is that he wanted to say, but I would not have been able to. Well, maybe I would have. I think I would have gotten to the same conclusion, that he's screwing around with a woman and he hurt her, and like he thought he was very interested in her. Like he said, she's like an addiction. But then for some reason, whenever it's snowing, so whatever that means in his scenario, um it, it's almost as if he loses interest, but also he screws up, he fucks up, he goes and screws around with other women when he knows he actually really cares for this one woman. But I mean, that's not going to help you. You can't have it all. You need to choose one woman and be loyal. So, yeah. Okay. So not my favorite song. Not my favorite 90s song, which is odd. Normally I like the 90s music. Um, well, I mean, I take that back. There's a lot of music that I don't like from the 90s, which is just crap. But now we have to go and see what Dan Vasc did with the cover. And obviously, I'm hoping there's a little bit of metal in it. So that is just going to make it so much better. And maybe it will actually get me to just listen to that version. Even though I'm not completely hooked on the lyrics itself. And even though I believe they really could have made a lot more effort with just putting the song together, like there's so much more that could have been said, so that the same things over and over again doesn't have to be repeated so many times. But I take it this is a very famous song. Let's see. Oh, no, I correct myself. I stand corrected. It's only 128,000 likes. Seal itself has only 628,000 subs. Okay. So maybe it wasn't such a big deal. Maybe just it gets used a lot, like I said, on the radio, because that's literally the only place where I know it from, that and movies. Um, oh, wait, people are actually saying this is not a song, this is a timeless masterpiece. No one can say the word baby better than Seal. Okay, so truth be told, I despise it when people, especially artists, and that's just personal preference. I don't like the word baby in a song. There's so many different ways and beautiful romantic ways and charismatic ways and passionate and loving ways of describing the one you love. Baby, it's like the 21st century bear or bar or whatever being used. Like honestly, you can do better. If you really care for about that person, you can do better. Um, so again, just personal preference. Don't let it stress you out. Um, the Batman movie got us all the 90s kids still coming back to the song. Okay, you see, so that's probably where I heard it because I watched all the Batman movies. Um, I really don't remember that that's where I saw it. 0% nudity, 0% trash talk, 0% autotune. Is that, then I'm impressed. I'm impressed that there's no autotuning. 100% of Seal, lol. If you're reading this, I hope you find the healing and peace you're searching for. No. May the weight of your shoulders lighten and may hope guide you through even the darkest times. You are not alone. Better days are coming. Okay, I mean that's a beautiful comment. It's a beautiful message. It just the song doesn't do that for me. Um anyways, okay, so there's going to be huge fans of this song, I can tell, and then there's going to be people who maybe feel like me. I don't have the same appreciation for it, but don't let that stop you. Let's go check what Dan Vasc has done with it, and formulate a final conclusion. I will check you guys in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.